nice warm rain out there. Outside, I think it's at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Not exactly a heat wave, but obviously above freezing. Excuse me. See, there's ice all over here. Well, not all over, but sporadic. So you gotta watch your step. So yeah, there's all sorts of ice over there. Facing back towards the only entrance here. Oops. It's cloudy outside, so the lighting's somewhat even in here. It's not too harsh. Looking back towards the entrance. Wow, look at that icicle. It's like 18 inches long at least. Guess if I had a brain, I'd bring a ruler. Oh well, and then that lava column there, all the way top to bottom. That is awesome. Very clear ice. Almost no air bubbles in it, except at the very top. Let me get through here. Same thing, look at this one here. This ice column is huge. Still not technically touching there on the right, but it is broken on the left. I didn't do it, but it's very, very clear for natural ice standards. A lot of times in a cave like this, the ice is very, very white. Wow, this is pretty. This is like some of the nicest ice I've seen in a long time. I could just see some bozo coming in here and vandalizing it. I don't know if this one's year-round or seasonal. So hopefully if somebody does vandalize it, it'll grow back. At least part way. Okay, now this ceiling is awesome here. Now look how silver and shiny it is there. I know in other cases that when it's shiny like that, that's from anaerobic bacteria. I mean hydrophobic bacteria. I can't say for sure if that's what's going on here. Not exactly a, what do you call it, cave? What do you call somebody who studies ecosystems? Ecologist? Something like that? Okay, well there's another hole in the ceiling. Makes you wonder though, how high up is the ground? I mean, are we like just 2 inches from the ground or what? Okay. Here's strange, here's a lava formation. It's on the wall, it's not all the way up and it's not all the way down. It's just like mid-wall. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything exactly like that. That's the beauty. You see enough stuff, every day you still see something new and weird and different. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna go down this way just a bit. Now I want to go up here. Same thing, it's another little dead end. Nothing different about it, just sort of little. It's weird, a lot of caves like this will happen when you have an air pocket. Not air, but you know, gas, like high sulfuric acid or something. But the point is, usually it'll make a nice round cupola. I don't know why it's so shaped funny like that. But whatever. Alright, now I'm gonna go across here. There's that same formation I already looked at. There's some small pieces of ice on the floor. I presume they fell from the ceiling. Notice little dots. Oops, I broke a piece of ice. Well, it was already down. Yeah, those little dots are when the water's dripping, making a little crater, impact crater. There's another piece of ice. That one's only like 1 foot long. But look at this one. This one's huge. That's at least 2 feet tall, maybe close to 3 feet tall. And it's multiple pieces, but total it's like a foot wide. Each one being a couple feet in diameter. Oops. See if I can do this. Wow. This is really nice ice. Unfortunately, camera's never gonna do this justice. This is the kind of thing you want to see in person if you get the chance. Wow. This one's shaped like a dagger at the top. Deadly weapon. And this one's also like 3 feet tall. Very, very clear. It's amazing how clear the ice is. Not exactly sure what that means. Maybe when it forms really, really slow, there's no room to make air bubbles. I'm not sure. It's just a guess. If you quote me on that, blame yourself. All right. Okay, so here we are. Another huge formation. Maybe 2 inches wide at the bottom. Closer to 4 inches at the top. Several feet tall. Very, very large. Huh. Okay. So now I'm at the part where the whole floor is slippery. So I'm going to turn around real quick to look where I was. See, I'm only like 50 feet from the entrance. I haven't even gone anywhere yet. But whatever. You're going to have to excuse my friend. He's a little slow. Quoting Dumb and Dumber. All right. All right. I have shoes with very little traction on. I have some chains I could wear. I don't think it's worth the trouble right now. Okay. It's a little bit steep. So the main thing is if I slip, how far am I gonna slide to my doom? Wow, look at this, all along the rock. Another place where the ceiling is high. Oops. All right. I can only turn so far, so I'm gonna... And there are ice formations on the floor here. I'm gonna be careful not to damage those. Hold on. All right. Wow. It's like a whole room with huge ice formations. Very, very slippery glaze everywhere. You can see it's melting. Look at this one, shaped like a dagger. Wonder if those were connected recently and they melted apart, or they never got the chance. I'm sure it's different every winter, depending on how cold it gets in the winter, so on. Wow. All right, let's see if I can go any farther. I'm gonna be careful here. Let's see if I can get my camera closer without causing too much damage to myself or the cave. Wow, this is absolutely perfect. I couldn't come. So this cave, I think it's officially open year round, but in the winter there's no place to park around here. So it's only recently that I could legally park here. And it looks like, wow. I'm glad I came this early in the year. Yeah, if you want to visit an ice cave, you know what you're doing, so you won't get a Darwin Award. It's better to do it in the late spring when there's the most ice. Okay, now I'm running out of places to stand. There we go. Okay, there's a side passage back there. You can see it's a dead end, and it doesn't have any ice. I'm sure it's just as cold as the rest of the cave, so I'm guessing that's because there aren't cracks in the ceiling, so there's no place for the moisture to get in and freeze. Moisture meaning water, like dripping through the cracks in the ceiling. Okay, okay, wow. All right, so it's a little bit steep here.